All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Chelle. Welcome to the Dr. Test Prep YouTube channel. Right now, we're focusing on helping you improve on the PSAT and SAT. And as you know, my videos directly align to Khan Academy's topic. So this video is on Khan Academy's Unit 3 Scatterplots. There's not going to be a whole lot. Well, no, we will use a Desmos calculator on some of these. If you've bought my book and are following along in the book, we're on page 48. The graph to the right represents the temperature in Celsius X and ice cream sales Y. Given the line of best fit and the scatter plot to the right, what is the relationship between temperatures and sales? Now, because this is the basic question in Unit 3 versus basic in Unit 7, we're not going to really dig deep too much. The main thing here that I want you to know is that as the temperature increases, so does the sales. And it's as simple as that. As the temperature increases, so does sales. All right, I just want to adjust this because part of the reason why we're getting this craziness is because I'm zoomed in. So let's go back to 100. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's look at the next one. The scatter plot to the right demonstrates the depreciation of a vehicle's value. Depreciation, I'm sure you've heard this, like never buy a new car. I did. I bought my first new car and it's right. Literally when you drive off the lot, your car goes down in value, a couple grand. It's insane. So this is what this graph shows. And then eventually it doesn't drop by such huge numbers. What is the value of the vehicle after 4 years? So all we're going to do is we're going to go over. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go up to this dot and it's right here. So we have to think, okay, what scale are they using? So if there's in the middle, what's in between 10,000 and 20,000? Well, that would be 15,000. Okay, and in this case, there's 4 boxes for every 10,000. So what you could have done is you could have gone into Desmos and said, well, there's 20,000 minus 10,000. So I just subtract like the numbers I see, and that whole thing is being divided by how many boxes make it, so 4. So now that I know it's 2,500, I could know that, well, 2 boxes is 2,500 times 2. And this is for people who really don't know what they're doing. Like most people can skip this 20 seconds. So now I know that it's 5,000 more from the 10,000. And then I could do the 10,000 plus the 5,000 to get 15,000. Okay, so if you really don't understand how to interpret scale, that's how you would do it. All right, which equation fits the scatter plot to the right? So all we're going to be doing is typing in the equations and seeing what matches. All right, but first let's look at some key values. We can tell that it starts at 0.4 is an important number. And we can see that like right here, 5.7 is relatively important. So we want one of those that go between 0.4 and 5.7. I don't know why my draw feature is being cranky. I'm going to put a of x for choice A. 2.5 x squared. Remember, the way you can do squared is you can do shift 6, or you can use the keypad below. Minus 5x plus 3. Well, we can tell that it doesn't match, right? Because here it dips down around 1, and in our graph it doesn't dip down around 1. So it's not choice A. So I'm going to change this to b of x. So now I know I'm doing choice B. And I just like to just highlight and type over numbers instead of retyping everything. So I've got negative 0.3x squared. This will become plus 2x. And then minus 8. And if you are typing over everything, then just double check you typed it in correctly. Very clearly, this graph here doesn't match the one in our picture, so it's not choice B. So I'll change this to choice C. Here we've got 0.125x squared plus 4. Ooh, look at that. All right, if I put my key features in, 0.4 was one of our important points, and 5.7 was our other important point, yeah, that pretty much matches. Like it's 5.7 is an estimation. That's pretty darn close. So it's most likely choice C. Let's go ahead and try choice D. I'm going to type D of X just to remind me I'm doing choice D. And we can see it's obviously not choice D. So choice C is the correct answer. All right, this is Dr. Chelle with Dr. Test Prep. We just covered, I have no idea what that is. We just covered the basic questions of Unit 3, Lesson 6, Scatterplots. Now we're going to go on to the next one on page 49 in the next video. Bye, guys.